morning. I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lob Corp. So we're here, fresh from our victory over the Red Mist, feeling pretty good to be honest, feeling pretty damn good. Just done a memory repository, we've got everyone back, it's lovely, it's fantastic. And we're set to potentially have, you know, a pretty decent time of it until we have to suppress Hissed's core, which will be very soon. But this first day at least will be a nice way to ease ourselves back into the process of running this facility. And, more to the point, we need to get back some of the employees we lost due to the memory repository, so I'll sort that out. Thank you again to Winner for sorting out all this information for me, because, yeah, I'm bad at it. Okay, first off, Koi, making their return. Welcome back, Koi, welcome back, and I'm going to make a point of doing this so I don't immediately forget. Like last time, we don't talk about last time, because last time never happened. There you go. And wrong section. There you go. Koi is sorted. I will not... Koi is equipped, and I will never forget this ever again. Okay, there we go. Crimson is back. Good. And finally, Vortex is back. And now we have all the employees, well, the first 3 employees that were lost. The second 3 employees can be done once the extraction team is opened up. We'll be good to go. I've got everything covered, I think. Yeah, Kaz is over here. It's Kaz! Kaz is over here. Okay, the next big thing to sort out, really, is equipment. You did specifically request censored, and I suppose we can give you that. You need to be level 5 with 5 fortitude. Fortunately, we do have the lob for it. There we go, yes, good, very good. Vortex, here's your fucking weapon. Crimson likes light melee weapons or any ranged weapon that can kill. Red, damage, fast or medium. Okay. Well, all of our VAV weapons are black and white, so this is a poor start, admittedly. Gaze would work. Yeah, it's medium, it'll work. You can wear the gaze. That's a cool suit. That's neat. Koi got Discord, that's what they wanted. You can have ecstasy. I think that's even maybe what Vortex had before anyway, so it all works out. Oh, these are suits, right, yeah, these are suits. Yeah, I remember, these are suits, and Gold Rush is a VAV, not an Aleph, whereas the weapon is an Aleph. I almost forgot me. How could I ever forget me? But I'm not using this anymore. Because I'm the manager and I should use my shooty bangy, Rui 2E point shooty. Because I'm already firing bullets anyway, we've been over this. Lacritora, I remember Lacritora. Yes indeed, yes, Lacritora wanted censored, there you go. And you wanted Discord, there you go. Good stuff. Leonius, your only request was to get the red eye gift, which you have, so I guess we'll just give you decent equipment. Then again, you can have fairly weak armor simply because you will be using that ranged weapon. You are keeping 4th match flame, it's a good, you'll enjoy it, I promise. Have gaze, that might even be exactly what you had before. Karisu, you can be Elena's apprentice. You can be Elena's apprentice. I fear I'm doling out gear in a bad way, but it'll encourage me to spread out the work. Set, you're pretty good as you are, to be honest. I don't suppose you have any nice and clean white ego if it can be helped. Well, that's about as clean as you're gonna get, I think. I'll have a quick look around to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's as clean as it gets without going down to, like, Teth. Yeah, you could have Engulfing Dream, but no one recommends that, really. Nah, you're good. Devin, you're going to be head of disciplinary, so you need a good weapon. And you're still going to wear Black Swan because fuck you. Sarah's good. Eva's good. World is good. Eden is important. Right. Eden is going to become the new Mimicry. Right. Because Gregory and Eden are both in welfare, which means they gain those defensive bonuses, which means they'll both be able to tank because they have the defensive bonuses of being in welfare, they have the armor, and a weapon that heals them every time it swings. Plus, Gregory and Eden have worked together for quite a while now. They're buddies. Mimicry buddies. Maximin is fine. Lysingen, welcome back, buddy. We need to sort you out. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna have Lysingen join the Archer. They're gonna become the Archer Trio, yes. Yes, I like it. Good. Bong Bong, Bong Bong. We need stuff for you. Ecstasy for Bong Bong. Diffraction for Bong Bong. Very good. Elena, obviously. Marie, obviously. Roku, obviously. Max Saint. My guy. My dude. My main man. And a diffraction hammer. It's Kaz! Sorry, I can't help it. Lemon, you need your stuff back. Until we get you the thing you want. You are the second Letitia in the facility. Good. Kaz! I like Kaz just because I like saying their name that way, I think. Kaz wants the gear from Schadenfreude. We can sort you out, Kaz. Gaze. Gaze. And you wanted to go in the department below welfare, which is in fact the record team, so we'll take Vortex out. Where's Kaz? Where is Kaz? Already way up here. Jesus, Kaz. Out you come. Going in the record team. Yeah. And Vortex. Did you have a specific place you wanted to go? Vortex, did you? No, so I can just put you wherever I want. But considering you have Vortex, well, not have Vortex, you have Censored. You should probably go into disciplinary. And then Leonius can come up to training. Get a little bit of extra training. That may seem like a downgrade, Leonius, but trust me, you'll be grateful for getting some extra training. Trust me. Corbidian. Any suit prefers melee weapons. We can absolutely sort you out, my friend. Don't even worry about it for a moment. Your stats are 3s across the board. You can be a Black Swan. You can be a Black Swan. There we go. Nice Black Swan. Crime, crime, crime. Oh, we don't have Discord for you anymore. Alright. Denisha doesn't need Discord. We can find her a different matching set. I just really like crime with Discord. I think it suits them really well. Honestly, I'd prefer to give Denisha, what's it called? The Ice Queen set, but we don't have the armor anymore. Sword sharpened with tears. Oh, of course, sword sharpened with tears. Yes! Oh, that works. Oh, that's very good. Don't know why I didn't do that initially, to be honest. Hey, Arietta, you need the sword sharpened with tears before we do anything else, because that is kind of your thing. That is very much your thing. At least until we get Blue Star again. Zoo, buddy, don't worry. We've got one last revolver just for you. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Max, you still have pleasure. Crackhead Max, welcome back. Go full crackhead. You'll love to see it. Now, is everyone equipped? Everyone is equipped. Amazing. Reminds me, what does Record do? Clerks increase virtues for all agents, and continued service benefits also increase virtues. Okay, so Record Team's pretty decent. Obviously, disciplinary is damage. Alright, so today, really, I guess, this is going to be a fairly chill day, because we're familiar with every single abnormality in the facility. We know what's going on. All we've got to do is just work the day as normal. Pretty confident we can do this just fine. But it's going to be good to see everyone back in their proper places for now. There's 3 more people to come in, but you know. We've got plenty of people with temperance 100 and plus, so not concerned. Me, I reprise my old role guarding that room because it makes more sense, really. And it gives other people a chance to shine. Ro doesn't have the glasses anymore and this must be fixed. Go for it. Dum-de-dum, diddly-dee, easy day, easy money, don't even worry about it. Our new employees probably need some training, but people in the training department also need training. Derp, I'm so sick of you only having 3 in every stat. Get on with it. I would love to send the record team to work with their abnormality, but it would kill them, so, yeah. Koi can go work with the Fragment of the Universe. I desperately now want to actually spread out work. I want to start raising the overall quality, because yes, we've got a couple heroes, and that's very good, but everyone needs to be better. Everyone does need to be better. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, and I think I do, Karisu has very low fortitude. Yes. Yes, he does. So we're going to need to fix that. You know what? If you two are going to use censored, you can probably do with more justice. Go on, Vortex. You just got here. Welcome back, Zoo. Ticket Master. You love to see it. You love to see it. I really desperately want to focus on getting Karisu some more fucking fortitude, because it is unacceptably low. There we go. Ah, Alryun. Ah, it's you. Yeah, it's you. Eden, you know what to do. I've missed having you do this, Eden. It was always your job. Eva, where are you? You're over here. You need more prudence, desperately. Oh! Set fucked up, okay. Boy. Wow, Zoo got lucky. Ro? You're kind of the only one nearby, so I guess you're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Zoo. Zoo, no. Oh, Zoo, you got lucky. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, Zoo got lucky. That's good. Okay, well, this is what I get for being lax, I suppose. You two can just chip away at it for a while, because no one else is really close enough. Maybe crime can come help. Just do some damage to it. Go on, lads. You two have got it. You're absolutely kicking its ass. We have to be careful, however. The clerk casualty rate is going to get quite high from this. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So go on, be careful. Funny thing is, it shows Zoo using a normal pistol, but they are in fact using Solitude. I remember giving it to them. Go on, crime. Give them something to think about.
Oh, fuck.
I fucking saw that, Gregory. Jesus Christ, man. You go use the ticket and think about what you did. Now, where did you go? You're there. Control team, you can sort this out. Alright, well, now that very mild situation has been resolved. Yes, very mild. You guys go back in there. It does resist white, but that's a lot of white damage coming in. Stupid King of Greed being a pain. Almost killed Gregory. You remember it? I remember it. Even with Gregory's bonuses to defense and an extremely red-heavy defense suit, they would have lasted maybe seconds against King of Greed's damage. Gregory, do that, because you are actually useless here. It doesn't do white damage, but it's, you know, it's still damage. Get ready, because I'm about to give you the manager's special. It doesn't matter if clerks come in, because they would die anyway. I might even kill it before it gets to me. I don't know, we'll see. I'm doing decent damage. I shot another clerk, yep. It's good to be back. Oh, can I do it? I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. There we go. So the amount of smiling bodies is pretty pissed. We'll have to take that into consideration, but other than that, everything's fine. Go use the ticket. Ticket master, go. All stats are a bonus. Oh yeah, Gregory's done. Okay, Gregory needs to get down there immediately. Gregory, we need you down in records, stats, before Censored breaks out, gets into all of the places where the sleeping employees are kept, and then suddenly there's a literal army of Censored, which would actually be a world-ending event, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we can set up one more work. So, who's here that really needs a gift? And a specific gift at that? Well, I suppose I could send Gregory back down to Censored to try and get that again. And that could be our last thing for the day. It seems like potentially the most powerful thing to have, you know? Like, we are obviously trying to spread around working gifts and all that, but Gregory is still the toughest among us. Mogus. No gifts for Eden. Eden's getting there. Eden's got a way to go, but Eden has done very well for themselves, and they will play into their new role quite well, I think. Gregory doesn't even struggle working with nothing there. It's easy for him. We have all the energy we need. So as one last hurrah, go back down and work with nothing there, or Censored, sorry, and see if you can get that gift. You're good, Gregory, you're good. You've dealt with Censored before, you can do it again. In fact, they've dealt with Censored many times. But let's keep an eye on the situation. In fact, just because I feel weird about this one, I don't know what it is about this specific work, but I feel weird about it. Let's bring Control Team down so they can bring Gregory back if need be. Just as a precaution, you know, just in case. Just in case. Better safe than sorry. You know, I mean, Gregory's got this. Gregory does have this, but let's just make sure. I don't really want today to end in tragedy. I could replace Mimicry, but I can't replace Gregory, so... Gregory didn't get any gifts? Nah. It's fine. End the workday. Record team, the virtue of creation cleared. No promotions, but people gained a bunch of stats, so it's good. It all worked out. You'll love to see it. Next day, let's actually get an abnormality, and now we can re-roll them, I think. Do we keep that, or do we have to open up that department first? No, we can re-roll, but we've got a bunch of stuff we haven't seen before. I'll hang his head over my bed. Only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. Versus... That's not a flower. Order all the employees nearby to evacuate immediately. I think that's Red Riding Hood. I think that might be Red Riding Hood. I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A are different, because I feel like we've had this conversation before, but like, you're A, but you're kind of not A, even though your name actually begins with A, but you're not actually A, so I don't actually know who you are. I'm just here to help, really, except I'm not. Clearly have my own agenda, terrible person, etc, etc. Let's open the extraction team. Yes. Baby. Limit break, the virtue of protection. Yeah, go for it. You'll love to see it. Mission unlock, expand the department to level 2, expand the department to level 4, yeah. We can do this core suppression now of Hissed, which I just realized is going to ruin their defenses. They're going to lose their bonuses. Which is really unfortunate. Reach Cliff of Meltdown level 8, plus meet energy quota. An anomaly with the damage our employees receive is detected. Yeah. So... For Hissed's suppression, I have two suspicions, as it were, one more confident than the other. The first one, more confidently, is that our resistances on our ego is either going to be randomized, like jumbled about, or it's actively just going to drop, like we're going to take more damage from everything. One of those two. The second assumption I have, which is less solid, is that abnormalities might break out, like... randomly, or in some fashion, because he was in control of the Cliff of Deterrence. And in the cutscene we saw, he had removed the Cliff of Deterrence, so it would be distinctly possible we have a core suppression where we're going to take more damage and abnormalities will start breaking out to test us, and to show the necessity of Hissed's role. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute, I suppose. But I do happen to know that Ku, I think it was Ku, wanted to go to Extraction. And Eden and Gregory should be in Extraction because they will get bonuses to their, ego. But this is going to be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a whole thing. And as such, I'm going to need to choose which agents are going in and prepare our equipment carefully. So, you three. I like you, and I'm very glad you're here. But I want you to sit this one out. I know, Koi, I'm sorry you've been out for so many of these, only to die randomly at one point because I forgot to give you equipment, but we need level 5 agents for this, as many as we've got. And you guys are all very, very new. Very new. Wait, Kaz is... Hang on a minute. How did Kaz get EX Prudence? What happened? It's Kaz! What the fuck? That's really impressive and more reason to not get him killed today. Now here's the thing, of course, working with Censored is going to be a very different story during this suppression. To the point where only people wearing Smile should and I basically mean Elena. Only Elena should work with Censored at this point. We did manage to get Karisu's Fortitude up to 5 though, and that's good. His Justice is EX, so he will swing that hammer as fast as he physically can. Though he could still do it with the pipe. Lamarcus, you are a captain, so I'm upgrading you to wear Lamp. Gold Rush. Is Gold Rush better than Black Swan? 1.208 versus... Yeah, I'm going to switch Devon to using Gold Rush. Yeah, that's probably best. Set can use Black Swan. I know you want clean and white ego, but... Now's not the time. Now is not the time. Goblin. 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 I'm gonna give you Magic Bullet. Yep. Yep, this is what I'm gonna do. Zoo, you're gonna stay exactly the same. You are the only person for whom I will make an exception of not upgrading their equipment because, you know, it's kind of your personality. Plus, you have your own suit. It's made of train tickets. I want Leonius to keep 4th match flame. Ah, Granny. I want you to use Discord instead. Sarah, instead of Harvest, I want you to use 4th match flame as well. It'll keep you back from the fighting. It's good damage. That's all of our Vav and ALF gear equipped. Okay, so we're as good as we're gonna be. Alright, another core suppression. Am I mentally prepared for this? No? Alright, let's do this. That's a nice effect. Unfortunately, it makes it hard to see. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, and that represents the different damage types. Black, pale, red, and white, and there's a cup of coffee. Lovely. Oh, this changes. Oh, that's a clever way to do it. So... Now the question is, are we resistant to red or vulnerable to red? Well, we've got Red Riding Hood down here, so why don't we fucking test it, I guess? It's always good to listen to, Second Trumpet. Always makes me happy. And Goblin, I'm actually going to assign you over here. So the control team will be supported by 2 Magic Bullet users to ensure that the upper layer is protected. I'll tell you what, let's test this real quick. Because if I die, who cares? I appear to be taking normal white damage, which means this indicates what is currently bad for us. Rain is falling. This rain, the tears of all the employees, the downpour will never stop. So we want to avoid red damage for the moment. That is the impression I'm getting. Lamarcus, you look very cool wearing Lamp, I've got to say. Despite me having maybe sussed this out, however, I do feel the need to test it, so we know what we're dealing with. And I think I know how to do this. The tears of all the employees. Yeah. This is going to be a cool one, I can tell. I bet the music is fucking radical. It's going to be classical music, obviously. Rain is falling. Rain is falling. Rain is falling. Rain is falling. It's all just falling rain. We need to get to Cliff of 8. I remember this. So we probably won't have to deal with a midnight, but a dusk might be on the cards. And that's worth taking into consideration. Very nice visual effect. I really like it. Rain is falling. Now, how often do you change this? Is it every meltdown or whenever you feel like it? Alright, Sue. I'm going to use you as the guinea pig again. We're not going to work with Red just yet because she's a bit more damage. I want you to work with Spiderbud and see what happens. Because obviously you're going to take more red damage. I think that's almost guaranteed, but the question is how much more red damage. Zoo might be about to die. Zoo, you may finally get what you want. Okay? Let's have a look at this. Fortunately, you won't take much red damage here. That seems like more red damage. That seems like significantly more red damage than usual. In fact, we can actually test it. Because he just took like 13 damage, right? 2 to 3. Yeah, no, it's a massive multiplier on the selected damage. Okay, well, we know now. Use that. We'll avoid red damage doing works then in the meantime. But otherwise, we're pretty much in the clear. Although, let me check this for you, Karisu, because I want to make sure. Level 4 and lower. Yeah, so having 4 insight is actually good for you in this respect. Okay. Karisu? I think you've got it, buddy. You've got massive resistances against black damage. I think you'll be alright, and you're a level 5 employee. I think you can do it. We ignore Spider-Bud. We'll do some work. Try and pick abnormalities that, you know, give quite a bit of energy. Although we're going to get to enough energy before Cliff of Fate, I guarantee it. But we might need to spend energy to solve some issues. So, you know, definitely not that. Karisu is doing just fine. Karisu is doing just fine. Not even actually worried about them anymore. Oh, I accidentally sent the control team down. Alright, I'll bring them back up. That's fine. My, I'm feeling very moody today. Are you feeling moody? Are you in a big grump? We're definitely not working with Schadenfreude. That's a terrible idea. We'll wait till this changes and then we'll start working with red. Now, I don't want to make any assumptions here because, you know, core suppressions are nothing to sneeze at. They're nothing to mess around with. You got to be careful. But if this is all it is, it's going to be kind of luck-based because it's going to do... Oh boy, Maximin, this has not gone well for you. I'm scared for you. But if all goes according to plan, if we don't get unlucky, we should be in the clear. It really comes down to what dusks and stuff we get, or indeed what cliff of breakdowns we get in regards to the damage being done as well. That could actually be a factor. Because if censored, you know, if we have to work with censored and it's on black damage, we're basically doomed. Unless we can spam jobs to get to the next one before censored can get anywhere or do any real damage, which is distinctly possible because censored is very slow. Mainly we're going to try and avoid clerk deaths so we're not being forced into fights we don't want. Fortunately, welfare doesn't have any clerks at the moment, so their ability to lose clerks is limited. We can make use of the rabbits, if we need to. Let's just get things going and see what happens. We're now on black damage, okay. And it's just red. Alright, Zoo, it's your time to shine. I know, I'm almost certain that Red Riding Hood does not do black damage. I'm sure she does red. So get down there and have a look, and I'm going to send someone over to take over for your job just in case you die. And you're in there. As it turns out, FO157 is much more capable at suppressing abnormalities than most of our employees are. Well, Gregory would like a word with you. So, World, you're the interim ticket master. Don't let me down. It looks like insight is all we need. When FO157 engages in combat, you'll be able to see her numerous small wounds and large scars between the fluttering of her hood. What a badass she is. Yeah, red damage, I was correct. Good. Well, I do feel better. Well, we're pretty much sorted for now, so... Oh, right, yeah, not insight attachment. We'll send Gregory over there, because that's red damage. That's good. Now Zoo can take their place back upstairs, because they've done what they needed to do. So, World, punch a ticket just to make sure, and let's have a little look at Red Riding Hood, because this is one I'm definitely going to want to keep. Because I've heard she's very good in multiple ways. Requesting to suppress escaping abnormalities or manifested ordeals is a very useful resource. However, making such a request is not free. I can actually get her to get rid of ordeals. That's strong. When Vincent, who had previously worked with FO25A, completed the work process, the cliff counter decreased. I bet that's the wolf. I can't remember, but I bet it is. Decreased every time an abnormality escaped. However, it did not respond to the escape of O0256. I don't remember who that is. When FO2 howled near the containment unit, it immediately dropped to 0. Yeah, that's the wolf. Yeah, that's what they're referring to. Okay, so this is looking to be pretty easy, to be honest. So all we need is someone with decent red gear, and they're alright. And even then, I mean, Zoo handled it. Eva, you go work with them. So World, you've done your job. Excellent work. So World. So World. There you are. Come back down. Good job. Excellent work. Try and get the gift. May as well get something out of today. We've got a Green Dawn coming up, which we should be able to deal with quite handily, but we have to be careful of the clerks. This is the key point. But as far as I can tell, we're currently fine. We're only on cliff of 2. There's no reason to get confident. I just have to be careful. Gregory didn't get the eyes. It's a sad time for all involved. I bet on later meltdowns, it becomes like 2 damage types that are bad. Waiting for a contract as always. She's waiting for the smell of fresh blood. Well, you're very similar to the wolf then, aren't you, huh? There's a bit more similarity there than I think you'd care to acknowledge, madam. Good job, Eva. I'm sure you and Red are getting along great. Red, what's it like to talk to a god? FO1 became enraged and displayed much more aggressive behavior than usual when it encountered FO2, which is probably why it shot all our employees. When someone suppressed FO258 without allowing them to land the killing blow, they began to attack those around it indiscriminately. Insight's quite good. Honestly, Eva, it's only a minus 4% chance. I say you go in there again. You've got resistances, you'll be alright. Sort that out. As long as we don't have to work with Censored or the Mountain anytime soon, we should be alright. Although honestly, if Mountain or Big Bird broke out, we can deal with that. Especially since in its first phase, the Mountain only does red damage instead of black, so we would be able to deal with it in its current state. Pour that lukewarm coffee down the drain. I'll need another cup. Yes, but who's the lukewarm cup of coffee in this scenario, hmm? Seco Opinion did great. Go get some more instinct, boy. You. I don't know your gender. I don't need to know your gender. It's none of my business. So, insight is what you want to go with. Okay. Honestly, Eva, you can go straight back in. It'll be fine. But we need to make sure we're careful when we announce the final work, because the damage type changes. In fact, I think we might want to end every single work with, like, 1 sin or something. Something pathetically weak that's not going to kill the person it's working with, even with a damage bonus. And in fact, considering Arietta is part of the control team, and I don't really want her, to be indisposed while it's happening, I might send someone else to go do that. Who needs temperance? Max Saint. You're gonna go be the meltdown initiator. Good job, Eva. Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary. Crimson Scar Mouth. HP +2, movement speed +2, attack +2. That's really good. That's really good. I'm eager to see what her equipment is, I'm not gonna lie. We'll leave that alone for now, because minus 12% is a bit much, but we've gotten a lot out of this so far. Are we all good? Yep, we're all good. Okay, everyone's done their jobs. Everyone's fine. How's Lamarcus? Lamarcus is good. Okay. Max Saint, go work with 1 sin. Get that sorted. Doubt. One day a question crossed through my mind. Where do we come from? We were given life and then left without our own volition. And now the rain has gotten more severe, and yet pale and white damage are currently bad news. I can't really see anything at the moment. I hope this rain goes away. Okay, to a degree it did. You guys get in there. These guys only do red damage unless they execute a clerk, so I guess we do need to be careful. This music's very cool. Hello. That's pretty cool music. You know what? Actually, we want to make sure white damage doesn't happen, so let's get rid of these clerks. Also, we could really do without the mountain breaking out at any given time. You need to go. You need to go. You need to go. Goblin, you can handle that guy. I guess I can handle this guy. Time to start executing clerks en masse. Go on the Marcus, get him. Nice. Oh yeah, fail damage. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. I can protect clerks. So I will. Yeah, they've gone. There's no more around here. Except for that one up there, but they're going to deal with them. You guys, just make sure you've got the right order. One down there. Oh, that's the one I was going after. How annoying. You two will die, so don't even bother. That's a lot of damage. Down it goes. Any more? Any more? Oh, there's one in here. Oh, well, look at that. I think Goblin missed. Yeah, Goblin missed. Oh, I think it shot him once, though. Yeah, go on, Goblin. Get him. Nice one. Sorted. I'm here. Yep, go there. Everyone go back home. So pale and white. We can't do pale and white, but we can do red. So let's keep talking to red. Eva, you struck a chord with red. Why don't you keep going in there? Censored does black damage, so we're good. Go on, Gregory. Eden, go talk to them. Set, go talk to them. Green Noon coming up. Yes, the robots. Big robots. Machine guns. Buzzsaws. If the damage types change to red, we could be in trouble, actually. Because those things shoot you from a fucking mile away. And they do consistent red damage while they're doing so. Unless we can find a time in which they, like, you know, when they break down, then, I don't know, we might have to micromanage it a little bit. Or we could get red to do it, admittedly. We could get Little Red Riding Hood to take care of it. That's always an option. Decisions, choices, tactical decisions. What do we even do? Goblin, I'd quite like you to get that pipe. I'm setting you up as a hillbilly with a rifle. Tell me if you ever see that furry bastard. The price of my handiwork will be completely free the day I get to chop that damn thing's head off comes. Yeah, I bet it isn't actually free though, is it? Well, I guess it technically is because she breaks out of her own accord. So, oh, you got me there, Red. You got me there. And considered that. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Oh, you worked with her. Very good. Oh, that weapon. Oh, don't even do that to me, video game. That weapon and that coat. Oh, don't even do that. Don't do me like this. That looks so good. And that suit is very effective. 68, 58. Yeah, we could totally get this done today. Where's Eva? Eva. Eva, where'd you go? There you are, Eva. Go back down there. You've got more work to do. No. I changed my mind. No, I don't want that. Oh. The Mountain of Smiling Bodies is pretty pissed. I guess instead of having Max Saint go in with one sin, may as well send him in with Fairy Festival. That's like the other equivalent, basically. They both do minimal damage. Oh, pale and black. Well, that's fucking lucky. That's really fucking lucky. Goblin is in danger. Goblin is in danger. I can deal with that one down there. Stop distorting the screen. I can't see shit. There's one up there. Not even any point letting the clerks die to them. Just solve that situation. Lamarcus, go in. One down there. You guys should be able to take care of that one. No point letting these guys die. What's the point? Goblin is no longer in danger. Strange, but okay. I'm heading down to deal with them. Do we have anyone assigned to take care of that? I don't remember. Execute you. Don't want to deal with it. Fuck it. All you get in there and kill that quickly. You're all going in to deal with that. Set's doing fine. Oh yeah, that thing's screwed. It's completely screwed. Zoo, quickly go in there and see if you can help them out. Lamarcus has got it. Actually, Lamarcus has 100% got it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Actually, it's completely fine. Turns out with this weapon, Lamarcus is actually really powerful. Go take care of that one. You guys destroyed that one. Good, come back. Is that one dead? Yep. Good, go down there and take care of that. I'm currently taking care of this thing. I'm confident in my ability to do that. Goblin's got that one. Control team's there. Let's make sure they don't die. Sorted. Okay. Now this one. Zoo, I don't know where you're going, but stop. Lamarcus, I have full confidence you can handle this. Let's make sure they don't die. Just make sure. Where did Lamarcus go? There's Lamarcus. Gonna go take care of them. Yeah, I believe it's at 2 lights and everyone in the... Oh, it's just a singular employee. Okay, there's no point waiting for that. Okay. We got it. It's fine. Because we'll just give Lamarcus a shield to make sure they're okay. And then they'll absolutely beat the fuck out of that robot. Yeah, they're doomed. Oh. The mountain broke out. That's fine, but where's the last... I mean, it's not fine, but, you know. Where's the last robot? Have we not killed them all? It must be traveling between a room, I suppose. Okay, well. Everyone needs to get up there and deal with this thing. Good shot. Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, I found him. All right, Lamarcus, go take care of him. For all intents and purposes, we should be fine from this point onwards. We've got enough bullets to stop the mountain from eating. Unfortunately, I need you guys to keep going after him. And I need all of you guys to go after him too. No corpse. Oh, there's a corpse running towards him. Goodbye. Broku is kicking the absolute shit out of him. Bong Bong, you should be careful. There we go. Well, Lamarcus is such a good Abno worker that it's nice to actually see them getting involved with combat, you know? So nothing else is broken out. No, we're in the clear for now. Very good. It's pale and black that we can't currently work with. Where did it go? Is it just really slow? Yeah, it's just really slow. Go on, Lamarcus, you got him. Wabams. Alright, Cliff of 4. Ow, my butt was sitting in the chef too long. And we're doing fine. Everything is fine. Eva's on her way to do some good work. Spiderbud, set, go. You got it. Get a little bit of experience. We can't work with nothing with Censored even, but we can work with nothing there, so... Gregory, go for it. I just realized the Big Bird does black, doesn't they? Yeah, so we can't work with them right now. Unfortunate. We'll have to do it later. In the meantime, though, Eden could work with this. Yes, get that glove. We're halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. We're halfway through, and things are fine. But I bet that's going to go up to 3 damage types in a minute. I guarantee it. I can actually fucking tell. Why? Because this shit game is shit. And that's exactly the kind of thing it would do. And laugh about it at the same time. It would laugh at me. It would laugh at me. Laughing at me. Oh, you could get Crimson Scar and today's expression. That must look weird. Bam, bam. Corbinian died? Oh no. Did I look at Corbinian's fortitude instead of I looked at their insight instead of their fortitude. That was not smart of me. I'm sorry, Corbinian. What was Corbinian wearing? Black Swan. Deary, deary, deary me, Foreman. You really are a fucking bell end, aren't you? Corbinian begins their instinct work process with singing machine. Yeah, I completely fucked up. I envy you, manager. You can conveniently forget your moments most filled with shame. It's called alcohol. It's not convenient at all. It's just effective. Let my employees rest in peace, won't you? Never, never, never. They have to come back to work. They have to. I imagine, and like once again, I don't want to be too presumptuous here. I think the dusk is going to be the most dangerous thing we deal with today, because from what I can tell, don't know for certain, you don't really tend to encounter midnights until Cliff of 8, and this ends on Cliff of 8 provided we have the energy. So as long as we're careful, everything's fine. The fight has been ongoing for a long, long time. Her disgust for the wolf deepens by the second. I bet it does. I bet it does. I bet it does. I bet it does. Oh my god, Eden, you worked with Little Red Riding Hood once and got the smile. Wow. Crimson Scar. HP +2, movement speed +2, attack speed +2. Okay, well, congratulations, Eden. You're now terrifying. Although, to be honest, and maybe this will ruin this for some people, but, you know, that's up to you. I don't see this mouth as actually being a mouth, right? If we actually take a moment to look at Red Riding Hood, it doesn't actually, like, I know the graphics here aren't great, but it doesn't actually look like a mouth. It looks more like a bandana with a mouth on it. I don't think that's Red Riding Hood's mouth at all, and by extension, I don't think Eden, they're both wearing the same armor. I don't think that's literally warped Eden's face. I think they're wearing a bandana, like, you know, around their mouth and nose. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of you will come out and go, no, this is actually how it is because I know this exactly. But from my perspective, that's what that looks like. I don't think Red Riding Hood has a weird monster mouth either. We're on to white and black. Okay, so, Max Saint is in a little bit of danger, I suppose. White and black and nothing, and Censored is about to break out. This is easily dealt with, admittedly. Alright, I've got a plan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. It's a risky one. It's actually a very risky one, because it could end poorly, but... we can't work with Censored right now. Not when it's doing, like, multiplied black damage. It will kill whoever I send in there. And then probably break out as a result. At the very least, it'll cause them to panic. And we also can't fight Censored in this state either. Too dangerous. So here's what we do. It is time to spam jobs. Mostly up here. Scorch Girl does red damage, good, and you do red damage. Do I have all your weapons? Yeah, I do. Okay, I was hoping I could get more fourth match flames. Those things are awesome. So white and black is what we've got to avoid. Those two do red. You do black or white, whatever. Obviously, you weren't going to do the one I wanted. You do red. What does Fetus prefer? Instinct. Okay, well, we can work with that. We'll send Arietta because she's got the best chance of success. Like I said, we're going to spam jobs like you wouldn't fucking believe. In the hopes that we can burn through this as quickly as possible. Censored will break out. That is inevitable. Censored is going to break out, but we can fight Censored under the right circumstances. The only problem is I'm currently running out of abnormalities to work with. There's a slight issue. We can use Spiderbud. Set can go work with that. Schadenfreude does red damage. Good, we can work with that as well. Not Lacratora. Send Vortex to work with Schadenfreude. Someone's about to go work with her. Black and white, black and white, black and white. It just occurred to me, actually, Broku has a glove which helps with this, with doing this. So Broku... Oh, those two are very high anyway. Okay, yeah. Eden will go work with that. All we can do to attempt to manage the situation with Censored is, okay, record is currently clear of clerks. It is empty of clerks. There's nothing for Censored to turn into a corpse. Censored itself actually moves very slowly. Very, very slowly. We have time. I can hit it with slow bullets to make it even slower. There is no ordeal at the end of this. There are more meltdowns, but no ordeal. All we need to do is try and get to the end of this meltdown and hope to God that the black damage multiplier goes away. And if it does, we're in the clear. If it doesn't, oh God, we need to buy more time. But it's been on black for a while. I'm thinking / hoping it'll change soon. This is all I've got in terms of a strategy right now. There's no real other way to deal with this. We cannot fight Censored, you know, while taking even more damage from it than normal. We already technically are fighting it at a disadvantage because we don't have the Knight of Despair's Blessing. Is Gregory available, actually? It just occurred to me. Is Gregory currently available? Yes, Gregory is available. I'm gonna go... He should go get the Heart of Aspiration because he's probably gonna need it soon. That time is going down faster than I'd like. Everyone's running off to their individual jobs, but it's not going to be enough. Please tell me Set is close. Or Eva, sorry. Relatively. I should probably leave Eva down there from now on. Okay. Max Saint's virtually fine, so we can afford this one, because one Sin is a bitch, and the control team are nearby. Okay. Good. Dana, go work with that. Arietta, go work with that again. I know it's a risk working with the Nameless Fetus, but we need jobs. We desperately need jobs. Yeah, nothing there. This could work, actually. Elena can work with nothing there. Remember, even after Censored breaks out, we still have some time. Plus, I don't know if he's going to break out, or if he'll just lower his cliff of counter. I can't remember. I'm going to assume he's going to break out. I'm also quite worried that Eva's not going to get... Nah, Eva should get there in time. Let's watch this, though. Because if they don't... Oh, that's a long distance. Oh, that's a long... Oh, Eva. Oh, Eva, no. No. Yeah, she's about to break out. Eva, run. Eva, run. And Censored is broken out. Okay. We're gonna need to head, her off at the pass, I think. First trumpet event. Really, it should be more than a first trumpet event because they both just broke out simultaneously. Okay, this could be an issue. Eva, you might survive. We can order suppression of this thing. Okay, so It's not immune to anything, so Eden and Gregory. Definitely. Devon can handle it. Kurlisu can handle it. Elena. Roku can handle it for sure. Lemon and Yui. Oh my god, Eva. Oh wow, I really thought you could handle that, and now I don't think you can. Her guns seem to be more dangerous than her... I don't know, she seems dangerous overall. There we go, that's been slowed down. Okay, well we need to handle this actually slightly different than what I just said. We need to suppress red first. We need to suppress red before we move on to the next meltdown phase. Because if it just switches to red, then we're in just as much trouble as we were before, except red is actually way faster than censored, so we would be in just as much trouble, if not more trouble. You just have to keep an eye on that situation. As it fell. Oh, right, she's targeting Eva. You still have a shield. It just broke. Now the question is, are you going to go after her no matter what? Yes. Yes, you are. Then I have an idea. Because that basically means that we can control where red is going to go. Which means we can basically elevator cheese this. Well, it's not really elevator cheese, but we can ensure that she stays in the elevator. Now, we need more jobs to ensure that we can set this up. We can start the next one as soon as possible, you know? Because Censored is on the move. Can I give you a shield? No. You have one now. Damn, that was some good damage. Okay, Eva, you're in here. Good, 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 yes. They've pretty much got her covered. Do we set up any more jobs? No. Okay, we just need to set up one more job. Mackie, go work with that. Censored is on the move, but very slowly. We can make this work. We can make this work. I might not send Yui in there. She's a little fragile, and a gun isn't going to help her much. That is a spooky situation. Beat your ass. There we go. Good job, lads. Actually, very well done. Alright. We're set up near enough to start dealing with censored. So we need a gunnery team. Really, we also need a control team on standby in case anything goes wrong. We need a gunnery team. Yep. Sarah. Not Seka. Derp, that's not long. Not Derp, basically, not Derp. Set. Lesingen. Marie. I know Elena and Kurlisu have higher black resistance, but they don't restore anything on a strike, so they're less good for tanking. They're more damage dealers, really. It's why I put Kurlisu in disciplinary, so we can get the most out of that hammer. Eva, I'm going to position you down here from now on. Your job is to work for today is to work with red. That's it. Can we slow you down again? Yes. That'll buy us some time. Now, we need to actually activate this next thing as soon as possible because we need to see what we're working with in multiple ways. Cliff of Meltdown. Red, white, and black. That's not good. We still can't fight her. That's really bad. That's really bad. What else is melting down? It said, I think it said 3, didn't it? That's really bad. We can't fight censored like this. Alright. Okay. Censored is very slow. Censored is very slow. Censored is very slow. I have an idea. I have an idea. Alright, yeah, I have an idea. Alright. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. The entire facility, except for Zoo, I guess, because they can't. Everyone except for Zoo is gonna evacuate upstairs. And we are going to, once again, we are going to spam jobs. Easy jobs. Jobs where we're not going to take a lot of damage. Oh, guys, you are going the wrong way. No, you're going the wrong way. You don't understand. You're going the wrong way. Now we need to keep censored away from any clerks. Any clerks. You can't turn Red Riding Hood into a censored. No, you're still going the wrong way. God, I hate how this fucking place is laid out. It's the absolute worst. Zoo, you have to stay in here. You may be our noble sacrifice, my friend. But someone's got to keep punching that ticket. We need to start working these little bitch jobs. And we need to just push the cliff of counter ahead. Because, yeah, as I suspected, it got to 3 damage types, which is really bad. And the only way we're going to survive this is by rushing through it. Okay. Now, the question is Red Riding Hood going to attack them on her way through? I don't know. I hope not. Slow down censored because we don't know if Fred's going to win this fight. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be shooting anyone. That's good. Okay, Red's being a hero. Good. Okay. Get back in there. We are evacuating the facility and letting a trained professional handle the situation. Oh boy, here it comes. Luckily it hasn't been able to make any little censored. This plan will work. This plan will work. I'm telling you. I'm not suggesting it, I'm telling you this plan will work. I thought out the details. But Red Riding Hood is not going to win that fight. However, they are going to slow thingy down immensely. I don't care if we lose all our lob at the end of this. If we beat the core suppression, that's worth it. Immediately, that's worth it. The only difficulty might in fact come from ordeals, but once again, if we avoid them, we're kind of good. You know? All we need to do is just stay out of the way. Buy time. Big Bird has broken out. You know what? That's fine. Are there any clerks down here? Yeah, you should go. That was the last clerk. Okay, good. Everyone head upstairs. Now we could take care of Big Bird. Yes, we could take care of Big Bird. But there's not much point right now. Speed is key. The speed is the key. You were on the Fairy Festival, so you go back in. Lamarcus, do you have gloves? No, you don't. Go get those gloves. Derp died as well. When did Derp? Derp is dead. Derp died recently. Did I leave them down here? I guess Derp didn't survive anything. Unfortunate. Well, it's a course oppression, you know. Oh, Seka got an even better hat than they had previously. I'm so happy. Prime, go work with Happy Teddy Bear. They're still fighting down there. It's good. It's good. We just need more time. We just need more time. Mackie, you stay in there so I know who's already worked with it. Max Saint, how is your... Yeah, you're fine. Get back in there. She is doing... She's fighting it. I will say that much for her. She is fighting it. Zoo, you are in such a dangerous place right now. Mackie, back in. We need to spam jobs like crazy. We will get enough energy. We will. It'll be fine. God, I thought Mackie was dead. Oh, I thought I saw red on her name. I thought she was dead. Eliza, go work for Scorch Girl. It's a race against the clock. Red is doing quite well, but she will not be able to hold off Censored forever. Oh, yeah, it is literally Censored. I get Censored and nothing there mixed up sometimes. Point is, she won't be able to hold them off forever. We need to be ready. We need to be ready to go. Did you get the glove? No, we'll keep working on it, because I guess we could turn this bad situation into a good one, couldn't we? An orange dusk, but we're at 7, and we only need to get to 8, so at the end of this, it's over. White damage is now chill. That's good. That means we can work with some of these other ones, like Rudolph of the Sleigh, for instance. Dreaming Current does white damage. Cool, work with Dreaming Current as well. Get the training team some training. Everything is fine down here. It may not seem like it, but it is. We've almost got the situation handled. Red has almost gone down, but bearing in mind, Censored still has a long way to travel before it can actually hurt us. Anyone who's not crime. Go for it, Archer. Berry Festival, get back in there. I'd be curious to see how much damage Red actually ended up doing to Censored. Because bearing in mind, she's a Vav and obviously Censored's an Aleph. A Censored's main danger comes from its initial shock damage and its ability to make more of itself. If you can stop it from doing that, you're kinda good. Get back in there. I'm shocked you don't have penitence yet. Get back in there. We're gonna brute force this. Wow, she didn't do much damage. I don't know how to tell you this, but Red, you did not do much damage. It's on its way. Okay, well, let's slow it down. Let's not get cocky and just let it do what it wants. There are no clerks between here and the information department. So, he's not going to make any new ones. Just in case we do end up having to fight him for some fucking reason. We're nearly there. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. Very close. Very close. Big Bird is stomping around. I couldn't care less, actually. It has no effect on me whatsoever. Too slow. Someone else can work with Happy Teddy Bear. Denise should go work with it. We're nearly there. We're very close. Max Saint, get back in there. Mackie, get back in there. We're practically done. There it is. Is my world finally crumbling? I don't fucking know, but we just managed to avoid a fight in which we would have almost definitely lost and would have died. Course suppression of Hesed completed, ladies and gentlemen. First try. I think that's pretty good. Now, I don't think Hesed was the hardest one at all. You know, that wasn't particularly difficult. I probably got quite lucky in some cases. But with a little bit of planning and thought, fairly simple. We got 1 lob as a reward because Censored and Big Bird were broken out. It does take that into consideration. Well, tomorrow, in game, we'll make more lob anyway, so not a big deal. Proceed to next day. Easy. Too easy. This game has no challenges left. Clearly. Clearly there are no challenges, I say, having definitely not seen all of the A-lifts yet, so not really knowing what I'm in for. Blue Star. Yeah, go on then. We need that gear. We need that gear. I don't care what the back grab those were. I don't actually give a fuck what they were. We need that gear. What? You're kidding? I'm handsome. People here don't drink coffee in the morning? I drink tea, man. Why? People live different lives. Don't judge me. There's no better way to get energized than drinking a fresh cup of coffee before you start the day, man. What's with the look on your faces? You weren't expecting me to show up like this, were you? Oh, isn't this a shame? I wasn't expecting some massive welcome party, but I didn't think you guys would be so heartless. Well, of course, I understand. You're all probably wondering why a talented man such as myself applied to join such a shabby company, huh? It's totally suspicious and nonsensical, I get you. Well, everyone has their own agenda. Ah, so you're A. Yes, it's me. I think I heard about you from Carmen. Speaking of which, it was Carmen's speech that really brought me here. Where is she right now? So you came, Mr. Coffee Addict. Mr. Coffee himself. Coffee Boy. Miss, it's Daniel. That's my name. You can sit down here. The person that sits next to you will explain the details of your work. What, so you knew I was coming? I told you, no matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. You little fool. Jeez, I thought you were being sarcastic. May I request one thing before I join you officially? Can we get a coffee machine here? I want everyone to know how good true fresh cough brew. I'm having an aneurysm just thinking about it. What a cool guy. Daniel grabbed everyone's attention with his fancy suit that didn't fit in here at all. I vaguely remembered Carmen had told me about him a few days prior. That one of the elites would stop by to apply to our company. He's a bit pompous, so don't believe everything he says, she said to me. I asked how she was able to recruit such an elite. Carmen answered nonchalantly as if I had asked about something trivial. I'm a master at blowing people's minds. I basically wrote Master Exploder. Don't you know that by now? And here he is looking significantly less cheerful. Turns out that a revolution doesn't always have to be accomplished with bloodshed or the bearing of flags, manager. Well, we lost 2 employees, he said, so why don't you say that again while looking me in the eye? I've waited a long time for a savior. Someone who could free me from my inertia and wake me up. Wake me up in time. Okay. Why did I never come to the realization that I myself could be my own savior? Would you be so kind as to remember my mistake? It's very valuable to me. I hope your own pathetic little rebellion taught you a few things. Do you still not understand the reason why I didn't stop you? I'm referring to the real reason why I watched you without immediately putting you through the replacement process like Tiffereth. I wanted you to engrave your lessons onto that metal body, that your trifling resistance ended up costing the lives of your poor little employees who trusted in you until the end. Unfortunately, Angela is right. I know the word death means nothing to you now, but to them, it held meaning. That's weird, Lady Angela. Since when did you start caring about the deaths of our employees? That's rich, coming from the one who would gladly force a containment unit open just to garner a little more energy, isn't it? Yet here I was, clumsily going with your flow as I assisted you. However, don't go thinking that this was entirely my loss. I know now that you don't really care about our condition. I know now that you weren't the one I should have been obeying. It's obvious that you should obey our manager and not me, he said. There's no need to say it out loud. You clearly know what I mean. I'm not going to let you do whatever you want now. You're such a loser in the past and even now. Yes, I'm a failure. You don't have to point it out to me, but thanks anyway. However, although you may want to believe that nothing has changed, it is in fact many things that are changing. It rests on you now to resolve the mess you made, he said. Let's, as they say, bury the hatchet with any hard feelings between us. There is one thing I want you to know, though. No matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. There it is. There's practically all the confirmation I needed for my assumptions. I'm still afraid, Manager. I'm still unsure if I can truly fight back against the fear I may face in the future. But I've decided not to run away, at the very least. Yeah, I've already seen this because one of the mods, for some fucking reason, the Hesed research mod fix has a picture of Hesed in this form, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Why would that be the picture? Why not just have... You don't even need a picture of Hesed, you just need Lobotomy Corporation logo, Hesed research fix. There you go, sorted. And it never made sense to me why they used that picture. It doesn't matter. These designs don't really matter to me in any way, shape, or form. But it irked me. It irked me at the time. So what are my orders, Manager? There we go. Those who are faithful and trustworthy. 70%. And I think we've cleared the middle layer now, haven't we? Pretty sure we have. My data analysis are now lacking in some degrees, as this is the first time we've reached this point. Ah, so previous A's have never gotten to 70% before. Everything from here on out is a mystery. I know, it really is. I know I'm not in a position to dare predict the outcome of your endeavors, but your task is not an impossible one. There is a real distinction between impossible and 0% possibility. Us machines say that when something will never happen after taking every possibility into consideration, it has a 0% possibility. Thus, my vision of you succeeding through every tribulation in the future is not impossible, but rather has a 0% possibility. I really feel like you're splitting hairs, Angela. However, I won't be disappointed if you fail. I am a machine, after all. Even if the sandcastle you've built up crumbles yet again, I'll be able to put up with it as if nothing happened. Thanks, Angela. Yeah, this is the same as before, isn't it? Yeah, nagging. And now we... I should continue to alternate. Well, there you have it, another suppression. Am I just that good? The answer is yes. It's not even a question, really. Hesed synchronization completed. There will be a 25% chance for an employee to recover before they panic or die. This recovery is limited to once a day for each employee. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by meltdowns. That's a strange one. That's a strange bonus. It could be very useful, but it very much hinges on chance. However, ladies and gentlemen, we never have to work with Al-Rayun ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Ever again. Now, Ku wanted to be in extraction, they can stay there. Gregory, come back to welfare. Eden, come back to welfare. Welcome back, fellas. Welcome back. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Hesed's core suppression. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, we've made genuine progress. We've made real progress. Things are going relatively well in the grand scheme of things. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Our facility is manageable. It's rough because I realize, of course, that Red gets pissed off when abnormalities escape, and these two escape whenever people die, and he also escapes whenever a second trumpet event happens, and sometimes they escape when they feel like it. And sometimes the fragment of the universe just kind of gets annoyed and escapes. So it is a bit of an awkward situation. However, A, we can handle it. B, we just got Blue Star back. So we can get this gear, 2 of each, more Aleph gear. We can get Crimson Scar, which is Vav gear, but from what I can tell, very fucking good Vav gear. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. There are going to be trials, there are going to be tribulations, of course there are, but we're doing alright. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Peyton Barrett Hill, The Frostbite, Quantum Pizza, Monsoon, Tio Iverson, Sir World, Jumping with Joy, Warmaster Oku, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you guys, I greatly appreciate it and it helps me out immensely. Speaking of things that help me out immensely, I'd like to offer a big thank you to Winner for running the Lob Employee Nugget Suggestion website. I still haven't found a way to say that entire description thing without it sounding weird. The Nugget Suggestion Box website. The Nugget Suggestion website. Winner, thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm not going to task you with coming up with a name, it's okay. Just thank you for doing the work that you do, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure, if you're in the Discord, to show your gratitude to Winner whenever they do work for you in doing your nuggets and stuff. But I digress, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and it's going to be pretty chill for a while, I think, because we've cleared the middle layer. Oh man, meltdowns are going to be interesting, actually. Look at what we've got to work with. But, yeah, it's just going to be missions for the foreseeable future. But there will be suppressions on the way. I'll try and sort of get through the days a little quicker, but we are going to have new abnormalities to deal with, so that will keep things interesting until we get to the next suppressions. But regardless, whatever happens next time, could be any of that, could be nothing. I don't know, maybe I'll delete LobCorp, delete my channel, start a new one, and only make Total Warhammer 2 videos. Maybe. That might be easier. If I do, I hope I see you there. I know I won't. Why the fuck would you? Toodles, goodbye. This outro was a mess.